are countries making the grade? The climate crisis is the greatest threat facing our planet, and South Africa can never divorce herself from this threat. We have little time left to turn around the tide, and education is critical in doing so. In South Africa, climate change education is poor, and this is especially the case among countries most responsible for current levels of greenhouse gases. Urgent action among education and climate stakeholders is needed to integrate the education sector in climate policy and decision-making, position the education workforce as climate stakeholders, and strengthen the capacity of education systems to engage in climate action. A few countries' progress on the climate change education demonstrates that it is possible to prioritize climate change education alongside climate strategies in energy, transportation, and other technical sectors. The education sector can learn from the success of gender advocates, which have helped countries see that gender equality is a cross-cutting issue in their climate strategies. We therefore have the following recommendations. We need the funding, resources, and strengthening of education system as a climate-relevant sector. We need to prioritize as a climate strategy quality climate change education that is based on science, orientated to climate action, and takes an intersectional approach to climate justice. As education trade unions, we need to identify the barriers and capacity needs of the education workforce and the education system to address the climate crisis. Contextualize the NDCs and other climate policies into the learning needs of the most vulnerable and marginalized students. Develop mechanisms like the EI Climate Change Education Ambition Report Card to hold local, national, regional, and global decision makers accountable for the climate change education policy and implementation. The countries are not making the grade. What they are doing is greenwashing. Let's save the planet. Let's save our future.